Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the news. Oh, right. What's that?
That is right.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah. We have news, but before the news, as always, the weather. What do we have today, Fernando?
Today we have 68 in Clearwater, Florida. The high is going to be 86.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'll get hot.
It's going to get
hot. Nice.
Then it's going to drop again. So,
well, I mean,
that's like an old-pass filter.
That's what the rest of the world seems to do. We typically just get hot all the time. But, hey, checking in. Springfield.
Yeah.
28 with a possible 49. Bummer, we're not going to be there.
Good morning, Eduardo.
I think I've had enough cold. 50 and rainy in East Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Morning from San Diego.
What's up?
32 degrees. Why won't winter go away?
I'm so sorry.
I know, right? It was so weird. Like, it was just very strange.
Yep.
Don't know the weather. Sitting on the toilet. Guess phone? Really don't have your phone in your hand? I mean, good morning.
People don't take the phones in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get it over with. 53 in North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning.
Overcast of 42 in the Pacific Northwest. What are the odds?
Yep.
Headed to Phoenix tomorrow. Hopefully get a chance to see Rockford on Monday. That'd be cool.
Very nice.
Good morning. 52 in St. August. St. Augusta? I don't know. Wherever.
Augusta.
Yeah, it could be Augusta. Yeah. 69 and cloudy from the car audio capital of the world.
Car audio capital. I like that.
I mean, if you're in Texas, you might want to head over to College Station. The big sound off is this weekend. I know Brian's been driving there for the last couple days. So.
Yeah.
Orlando checking in at 73.
That's right.
Hard-hitting news. It's always hard-hitting.
I know.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. The party's over.
Dean's back.
It's always a party here.
Morning. What's up, Danny?
Danny?
How you doing, buddy? PA checking in.
Yes.
Good morning from Palm Harbor.
Oh, very nice.
It's there.
Yeah.
Should be on the boat today and still working. I think that's every day. I mean, unless it's raining, in which case that's a perfect day to go to work. But oddly enough, I think just no.
No, he probably say I'm gonna be in the boat working today.
No, I think he's probably working, knowing him, and he's like,
"Hey, what's up, Mel?
Good morning. How are you?
Congratulations on the
trophies.
On the trophies.
Add to his collection.
Yeah.
I feel at this point he's got to be like cycling through some of them, like they're working their way out to the storage. You know, it's like you gotta.
It's like him, like Brian. They have Christopher Bate.
Yeah, I feel there's only certain ones you want to keep though. Like the little ones are cute, but like.
Yeah, but also you don't want to just. That's like, dude, man. That was my first trophy.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is
this was my 23rd trophy.
No, that's the thing. The 23rd trophy really doesn't mean anything. I feel like as you get these, I feel like the two big ones that he has, those are probably somewhere special. But
like for me, this is like 120 trophy that I just got.
No, I mean, like we have the little one there of his, which is cool.
Yeah,
and we have the Brian plaque somewhere. But I feel like you get enough of them. It's like you just got to keep the special ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that's just. Speaking of Brian O'Connor Nissan GTR is for sale. Oh, Jesus. Let me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Good morning from Tennessee. Looking for 2015 Acura.
I look so damn right.
Yeah. I mean, okay, it's out there. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe he sleeps with the trophies. Why would you do that? That doesn't even make sense, Christian. Come on, man. You can't take Christian anymore. I swear to God. Anyways, we got news for you today, so let's just hop right into it. As always, yeah, here we go.
Let's go.
Do that. Let's go over here to this. Oh, not
That's
that.
too
What
much.
is that? That one looked good. Massive Audio switches to U.S. manufacturing. Now, the title of this suggests that there's going to be a major change in the shakeup of Massive Audio, when the reality is one speaker line is going to start to be produced here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
However, like all things produced here in the United States, that doesn't mean they're made in America, because there again, a lot of the parts are still being made overseas. And that is one of the biggest problems that Made in America has, is that assembled in America is probably more the appropriate terminology should be used. Now, they have plans to switch out any overseas parts to American parts once parts become available. Mm-hmm. But for right now, what's up, Elias?
What's up, buddy?
I mean, I think it's great. Subwoofers are an easy build here in the U.S.
They are not?
No, they are an easy build here in the U.S. Yeah. Subwoofers are an easy build. There's plenty of manufacturers out there that build subwoofers here in the United States.
So when I read the article, I was like, so they're gonna bring amplifiers?
No.
It's like, no, yeah, it's just one line right now for the subwoofers, and then they're gonna,
I mean, we've talked to manufacturers, major manufacturers before, and they're like, there is no way in hell we're bringing amplifier manufacturing back to the U.S. Yeah. They don't have the dexterity to do it. The failure rate was way, way too high,
and the Americans charge too much.
And the Americans charge too much. No, for sure. I mean, that is once parts become available. Yeah, I know. Do we even provide? No, I don't think we do. So, I mean, what's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy who? But no, I get it. I think it's a good idea. Listen, anytime we can bring anything here in the United States, is great. I think we have to. I think we have to do it with some reality in mind.
Yes.
Which I don't know if that exists. We've had plenty of conversations on this show and others about why the United States is suffering. We don't have build houses. At the end of the day, we just don't have the big build houses that these other manufacturing facilities have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like cities, for God's sakes. So,
yeah.
Assemble America with Chinese love.
Hey,
exactly. Marty's checking in.
What's up, Marty?
But I mean, that's the reality of it. Look, would we all love to just be made in America? 100%. I mean, I'm with everyone else where I feel a lot of this stuff needs to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to start somewhere. Audio control, back when Alex had it, that was a lot of the stuff. If you ever saw the documentary, was filmed here was built here in the United States.
Mm-hmm. But
there again, a lot of the parts come from overseas, and you just can't get everything that you need here in the U.S. anymore. It's kind of sad, but speakers, that's a win. Hey, you got to start somewhere, so let's just roll on for that. And speaking of not made in America, Eton names new U.S. exclusive distributor. I'm kind of excited about this because when I was over in Europe with Tommy and Doug, I got the opportunity to check out Eton. I know Natan uses Eton amplifiers with his JBL system.
Okay.
So he uses all their stuff. I listen, there's always room for one more at the table, as long as it's good stuff. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how over the next couple of years this kind of moves through the industry.
Yeah.
See if other people pick it up, see what happens with it. A lot of the times when these companies come in the United States, they team up with a distributor or a partner of some kind. And it could take 4 or 5 years before they find a home.
Yeah.
Look at Museway, for example. Museway's been through a couple different people. Heck, even Helix, the brand that everyone's all choked up about, like, oh my God, it's Helix. That took several companies to deal with that before it finally found a home that was stable enough. I mean, it actually came here with Rockford, and Rockford played with it for a couple of years and was like, man, I don't want any part of this. So, it'll be interesting to see if Eton can make a foothold here, even a small one in the United States.
Yeah.
Because it's really nice products. And that is just purely from an observation standpoint. I have never actually turned any of this stuff on. So, thoughts?
Yeah. No, 100%.
100%. We got 100% coming from
KENWOOD.
Kenwood. So this is the most Photoshop picture ever. That motorcycle is actually up underneath the tent. She brought it out, but Kenwood expands Excelon line. So yes, so right here underneath the E in Kenwood, that's actually Canada Steve and his partner under the N. Those are both of the Canadians. And then what's even funnier is off to the left behind the big guy in the front.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Rockford guy.
Yeah, that's Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. And then of course, so there's a lot of people in this picture that are just cool to see.
Oh, and the guy with the blue?
Yeah.
That's Mike.
Oh, is that Mike?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Well, it looks like Ron, but it might not be Ron in the red.
Yes, that's that Ron. That's totally Ron.
JVC.
Yes. Yeah.
So either way, so for those of you that have been following along, Kenwood Excelon has expanded its line to motorcycles, hence the motorcycle there in the front row. Motorcycles are becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the motorcycle business now. They make speakers, amps, and stuff.
Yep.
So along with their camera system that they've been talking about for the last 2 years, or year and a half, now we have speakers. So
I'm just waiting for the radio.
It'll probably be coming.
You know, Ground Zero.
Yeah,
Ground Zero is nice.
Morning. How are
you,
Jeremy? Got to hang out with him last week.
Yeah.
But no, this is something that they're moving into, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone's there. They might as well be there too. So that's new product. Oh, and by the way, this is new product news. Moving on.
Yeah.
JL launches Marine custom shop for M6 and M7 speakers.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously not a JL dealer. That's okay. What I like about this is you can see there, we have all these variations on the speaker. I think this is cool.
Oh,
anytime you can give someone
it's extremely cool.
The variety, people love variety.
Yes. I went and I designed my own speaker yesterday.
Oh, that one right there.
So the ring outside is carbon fiber with grate. And the logo is black. You can change the logo black or white. You can change the rings. You have multiple colors. You can pick one. It's cool. The whole thing is really cool, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that was not what I planned on doing.
But that was good.
Yeah, it worked. It's interesting for sure. I think it's pretty cool. I know manufacturers a long time ago have tried something like this, and it has never really done anything. But as Jeremy says here, people love to personalize, and I think that's becoming like, I think
when you give them the opportunity to personalize, of course they're gonna say yes.
We all love going to the shoe companies and designing our own shoes, right? I mean, I know most of us don't end up buying them. But a lot of the times, like a lot of guys are like, oh, I made a pair of custom Nikes, and it's like, that's pretty cool. Or Vans. I think Vans does it too, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, and so the upside of it as the manufacturer, you get to find out which are the most popular colors, and so then you can actually just make that a specific thing.
Good morning.
Good morning. And
yeah,
I think it's great.
I think it's awesome. Yes,
I think it's cool.
And
I like this one back here, this red, this like Deadpool colored one.
Yeah.
That's really
so they're gonna offer 6.5, 7-inch, 12-inch, and 8-inch, 10-inch.
So the only hard part, I guess, would be, I guess the idea behind this, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the consumer can order this and then it'll come to the dealer and the dealer will install it. Is that how that works? Or I don't know if it really got into that too much, but they were talking about how great it was for the dealer to stock one speaker. And
I mean, so what they're talking about is like, you don't have to stock 20 speakers, right? You can put one.
Stock 20 parts?
No, you can put one and you can just demo one with the different colors. And
I don't know how that's gonna work,
but
either way, I think it's cool. So congratulations
to JL. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's still just a standard white and black. I mean,
I just want to say the commercial that they have is pretty cool.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh, really?
I didn't watch
dude, it's like
I'm not. We're not watching that.
no. Oh, that's like 30,
No.
33 seconds.
That's
but it's
too.
cool.
That's too long.
Yes.
All right, let's watch the commercial. Pull it up.
Hang on.
All right, we'll
yeah.
come back to this one.
Hang on. Give me 1 second.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna pull this back up here.
Hang on. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me do this. Okay. All right.
it.
I got it. All right.
Yeah,
I
pretty
get
neat.
it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was neat.
All right, so Alpine 3, the Sirius XM 360 update that Alpine has been waiting for is finally announced. That gives you the opportunity to, if you're a big Sirius XM person, to 360 Live.
Mm-hmm.
360 Live is supposed to be an all-encompassing, hence the name 360 service, that not only gets you access to Sirius XM, but it brings in oh man.
Yeah.
The streaming service.
The Pandora.
Thank you.
Yep.
You knew the name. Why did you say
Yeah,
that?
I'm just waiting for you.
No,
like,
I hit a roadblock there. And Slacker.
Yeah.
So it brings in all three of those. The idea is that if you're we'll say Kenny Chesney fan, you can ask for Kenny Chesney. It'll bring up any relevant channels that frequently play his music. It'll go out and find any podcasts that might have Kenny Chesney in the title or feature if they've added that, as well as build you a custom playlist and Pandora. Some of the services do require require phone cellular service, either with a hub or connected to your cell phone. So I got to see a demo of this last year, earlier this year.
Week?
No, in when I went out to Tampa years ago, they had a demo of this and they walked me through it. Yeah. I mean, if you're if that is like, if you know what you want to search, so I think this is what it comes down to with search period. If you know what you're searching for, they will definitely help you find it.
And if you're looking for a demo right now, go to the link after the show, and they have a live demo that they show you how it works and everything. But for some reason, when I was reading the article, I thought that was Dave Matthews promotion.
It was a Dave Matthews promotion.
It's like Dave Matthews.
Which I thought was funny because the picture was Kenny Chesney.
I was like,
so, But there again, my point to this is it's great if you know what you're looking for.
Yes.
So if you're living in a bubble and you listen to the same stuff all the time, great. I mean, that's where we're at. But finding new music nowadays, to me, is the hardest thing. Finding something that's intriguing. Like you find a lot of your music just by going on and reading these Facebook things and people saying, "Oh yeah, this song is awesome for demoing."
Yes,
but that doesn't.
I go and listen to it, and I'm like, "Nah, not really." Some they are like, "Oh wow, this is cool." Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just like when I had Tidal. That was my biggest complaint with Tidal is it had some of the worst search options for finding new music. Yeah. You just listen to crap.
Well, and that's what the article said. Like you can pick and you can build your own playlist or artists.
Yeah, but I want new music. Yeah. I still think new music
you can still looking for music and just swipe left, right, left,
swipe
right,
left
and right. Then.
Yeah, I don't know. I just Either way, if you have an Alpine, one of the new 7, so the new 507, 509, or 511, this is a software update for you. Go ahead and download it in there, and you'll be all set.
Also, the update, it's going to fix some.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into that portion, but
I'm
sure it's going to fix a plethora of interesting issues that these radios have been plagued with from day one. So, cool. Now on to the heart-wrenching story, as I like to say it. After passing of founder of Cicada carries on. Larry Frederick, the founder of Cicada Audio, earlier this month passed away. We had a great little ceremony for him at Master Tech Expo. Yeah. That was really cool. And the question has been, what's going to happen to the company? Now, a friend of the show, Marty Dean, has left his previous employer and went to work at Cicada right around the time this happened. Very sad. I mean, the whole thing is just sucks. But the question is, will Cicada carry on? Because, now that the founder is gone, what is going to happen to the company? And as expected, at least by myself anyways, is that there was somebody else that had lots of money behind the brand. And I'm pretty sure they weren't going to let it fall apart because it had already shown signs of real success. It was doing well in the industry. And of course, that is the case. The company is not going to go anywhere. There is a new CEO in charge of the company. Hold on, let me get to that so I can get his name right. And his name is Larry Van Sickle. Now, that really means nothing to you and I. Just previous companies he's had dealings with. He actually used to own Diamond Audio in Cerro Vega before and that's where Larry. When we met Larry that one time, that was that was who owned him at the time, and then he sold those to the current owner that John works for and Piper. So this ain't his first rodeo, as I like to say. He's also worked for other companies in the industry. So
he knows the industry.
He knows the industry quite well. And he's owned companies before. So he's also worked at Rockford, which I feel everyone has.
Everybody worked at Rockford.
Everyone worked at Rockford.
I work at Rockford.
We worked there for a day.
Exactly.
Our friend Forrest that used to work for Rockford, remember we met? He's technical director at Cicada. So there's plenty of people there that have a love for it and have the financial backing to keep it going. So Cicada will carry on. I think they were there in Canada they were definitely there in Canada this weekend.
Yeah, I saw a banner.
Yeah, they had one of the loud motorcycles. So that's what's going on as far as that goes. So for any of you people that had curiosity about that, then you have nothing to worry about. Now, good God.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, my bad. All right. I'm looking for this one. Yeah. Articles that we've talked about in this show, we scour off of the internet. Mainly we go to CE Outlook. So if you're interested in reading or forming your own opinion about these articles, head over to CE Outlook. There'll be links. There is links in the description. You can go through, read these stories more in depth, and come up with how you feel about the articles we've talked about, as well as maybe some articles that we left out just because we didn't think they were all that important to us. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
That sounds good. It's Friday, which is pretty exciting because it's the end of the week for most of you people. Saturday is another day. We'll be doing our Saturday show. Unlike last week, I was in Canada hanging out with some of my friends here in the comments, doing our thing. We had a great time in Canada. I had 3 classes that I taught, which were a lot of fun.
Okay.
I did a class with Eric Russell from Rockford. We talked about social marketing, so to speak. It's weird. I know I hate the term. I really hate the term social.
Social?
Where it's like, I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think they need to come up with something else because it's a pain. But anyways, we did a class on that. We had a lot of fun doing it. Then I did a class, the class that we teach at Knowledge Fest. Which
for
is,
who?
I did it for Automobility. These guys right here. Ooh, they gave us a cool new mouse pad.
That's a nice
Super
pad.
excited about that. Right. A lot of you guys that follow us over on Instagram got a glimpse of the demo that I actually made for them. Those 2 Rockford amps over my left shoulder. Copies of those were brought because I couldn't get those across the border. So Automobility, which is Rockford, Canada, brought me 2 of those amplifiers. So I made the rack here, put it in my suitcase, and then assembled it when I got there, which was pretty cool. You guys have asked a bunch of questions about those. If you haven't seen the short little video we did of the amplifier rack, make sure you check over on Instagram, and I think my Facebook page also has it.
Did you film any videos while you were over there? I
did film some videos while I was over there. I don't know what I filmed because I was, as it turns out, this is crazy, I was super busy.
No way.
I know. Really? So, and as you told me before I left, don't promise anything.
Hey, it's always happening.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong. We try to give everything that we can on these events, but
Yeah,
It's
and I tried very hard, but it was like I have some show floor footage. I have my booth that they gave me, so I had a 10 by 10 booth, so I have some of that. So I just got to figure out a way to put it together.
A picture of that.
I should have, but there again, I was really busy, and when it's just me and not you, it's hard to get things done.
Yeah.
So I needed to hire a Fernando over there to just to take care of my simple stuff. Yeah. But
well, you can hire Doug.
Doug was busy. Doug was
Tommy.
Yeah, dude. Listen, everyone that was there was busy.
Yeah. So it was a great event.
It was a great event.
Awesome.
What and Tommy will probably attest to. What was nice is like Tommy taught his class because Jacob wasn't there, so Tommy had to teach.
Yeah, and, I saw him in one.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Dude, he knocked it out of the park." Could be future work for Tommy. He's got to stand up in front of people and talk about
to
product. People? Yeah, which he does, but I mean, no play on Tommy. He talks to plenty of people, but he had time to get me Mountain Dew. You know why I made time to find you a Mountain Dew? Is because I had to make a run to the mountains.
Okay.
And get rid of some dew.
So Marty.
Yeah,
Marty was not there.
He couldn't make it. He's some family stuff.
Conrad was there.
Conrad was there, and he gave you some candy.
Yeah. So thank you, Conrad.
But and I wasn't hearing him complain about me stopping to get him a Mountain Dew.
No,
he wasn't. I got him 2.
Very nice.
Speaking of 2, that's where I had to leave because number 2.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, it was a great show. We met a lot. I met a lot of awesome people. The Modern Wire Techniques class was great. We had a good time there. I think I have a short video of that. So I don't know if I have enough to make a spectacular video, but I think I'm just going to make a little compilation video of all the stuff that I did get, just so I can put something there and you guys can kind of get a feel for what happened. I had some poutine, which
I feel the next time you go in by yourself, you got to have a high with the GoPro, one here in the back.
Just a 360
camera. Yeah. Just like, capturing.
I know, Tommy. I'm giving you a hard time. No, I'll just put one of the GoPro 360s right on the top of my head.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture that Phil took of my training? So Phil had a little 360 cam.
Yeah.
Dude, that was weird. You could turn the whole camera around and see. Yeah.
It's a 360.
Yeah, I know, but I'm in my bed turning my camera around so I could see me in the
But you don't physically have to turn yourself. You just like scroll.
No, I want to turn it. I want to experience the whole 360 thing. I could scroll with my finger, but what fun would that be?
Because
it's way more fun actually doing this stuff.
So you're in your bed.
Yeah.
And you're rolling. Okay.
Putin. It's all the same stuff. It's a container filled with lots of crap. One of them you eat, the other one isn't worth a shit.
Isn't that the president? Oh, no.
Of what?
Just kidding.
Yeah, he is, but not of this country. Not of that country either. Had a lot of fun. It was cold. If you were there, you had the rare opportunity to see me in normal shoes.
Yeah.
Because they told me there might be snow. And, there was snow, but it was just mountains.
It's funny because Phil posted the picture
that
says, Dean's class is full. That's awesome. And I said, no, that's not Dean.
Yeah.
Because he's not wearing those shoes.
No. So I would wear them for a couple hours in the morning just because like one day it rained.
Okay.
And it's like I only had one pair of my normal shoes. So I was like, I don't want to get them wet. So that was not going to happen.
Yep.
But
for sure.
Anyways, guys, we're back. Full effect. Make sure to follow us over on Instagram. Make sure to tune in tomorrow on YouTube. We'll be doing a Q&A show. You guys love that. And that's it. That's all we got for you now. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. You've just been newsed. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.